Well, lads, welcome to another video of Football Infinity. And football has officially resumed with every league coming back. And yesterday, the Premier League started with a bang with Manchester City beating Arsenal 3-0. So now, as the Premier League has begun, I'm looking at the one signing every top 8 Premier League club should make. These top 8 are as per the trophies they won. So let's get on with it. Number one, and it's Manchester United. The one signing they need to make is Jadon Sancho. Sancho has been one of the best wingers in the world for 2 seasons now, and he's been impeccable for whichever club he's played for. But I don't think this will be an amazing signing for Manchester United, no doubt. But I don't think this can happen because I think he'll be a little loyal to Manchester City. He spent his whole youth career there. I don't think he's gonna betray them to the cross city rivals Manchester United. I don't think it'll happen, but if it does, it's a lottery for Manchester United. And nowadays, footballers are more, after money than loyalty. So I think that a hefty amount of money could persuade Sancho to come to the red side of Manchester. Okay, so number two, and it's Liverpool. Liverpool is the best side in the world right now, but the one position they currently lack in, according to me, is a second centre back who is supporting Virgil van Dijk. They have players like Dejan Lovren or Joel Matip or Joe Gomez. Gomez is mostly injured, so you can just take him out of that context. As for Dejan Lovren, Lovren is just Lovren. He's not that good. And then when we talk about Joel Matip, Matip is a great player, no doubt, but I don't think he's Liverpool class. He's not Liverpool standard. So they require that good centre back who's supporting Virgil van Dijk. So I think that one player who can do that is Khalidou Koulibaly. Koulibaly is an outstanding player, and he's proven time and time again for Napoli that he can produce the big stats and he can be fast, and he has good agility and he's very strong. So he's like another Virgil van Dijk. I think he's right now third best defender in the world behind Virgil and Sergio Ramos. But I think Khalidou Koulibaly could make a case to come in for Liverpool because Anfield does require a centre back. But Khalidou Koulibaly is 90 million, and I don't think Liverpool is going to shed 90 million for just a centre back when they spend so less on their other positions. So I seriously don't think this is happening. Tell me what you think in the comment sections below. The next club is Chelsea. Chelsea is now in the stage of renovating their squad. They have a young squad, but the one player who doesn't fit that squad is Marcus Alonso. Firstly, he's certainly past it. He's not at his prime. And secondly, Marcus Alonso is a great player, no doubt, but he is not Chelsea standard anymore. So I think the player they require is Ben Chilwell. Chilwell is the England and Leicester number one left back, and I think he'll be very good for Chelsea. But he comes with a hefty price tag. I think 100 million, which is very expensive for a left back, especially considering that. But considering that Chelsea is coming back from a transfer ban, I can suppose and I could make a case for them getting Chilwell. So I'm not sure about this one, but it might just happen, and it's a pretty good signing if Chelsea can make it. The next club, and it's Everton. Everton is showing signs of progress and moving forward under Carlo Ancelotti. Ancelotti is an amazing coach. We all know that with his time at AC Milan or Real Madrid, etc. And I think the one signing Everton need to make is that marquee signing, which is, according to me, James Rodriguez. Rodriguez and Ancelotti have an amazing relationship as coach and manager, as coach and player, because there's James played amazing for and outstanding for Ancelotti for both Real Madrid as well for at Bayern. So I can make a case for James coming. Firstly, James needs that team where he's the main man, and I think Everton will provide him with that opportunity. What he's not being provided at with Real Madrid, because there are so many young and talented midfielders coming through. I don't think James can fit in at Real anymore. So it will be amazing if he moves to Everton. Firstly, for Carlo Ancelotti, and second, he'll be the main man. We saw that the 2014 World Cup when he was Colombia's main man, he helped them reach till the quarterfinal stages. So yeah, I can make a case for it happening. Next, and we have Manchester City. City is currently an amazing club. No doubt they're struggling in the Premier League this year, but I can see them coming in a better stage next season. But the position they lack in is left back. Firstly, right now they're deploying Zinchenko over there. Zinchenko is I think he's mostly like a center midfielder or a left winger. So deploying him as a left back is just not right. And as for Benjamin Mendy, we saw him recovering again at Arsenal and he played very well. Benjamin Mendy no doubt has the talent to become an outstanding left back. But it's just that he's not fit. If you're not fit, how will you start for one of the best clubs in the world? Benjamin Mendy is an outstanding player, but he needs to be fit, and he's like a cheerleader for Man City now. He does not. He's a very expensive cheerleader. He does nothing but just sits at the sidelines. So if so, they do require a left back, and that according to me is David Alaba. Alaba firstly has fallen out of his flavor at Bayern Munich because of the rise of Alphonso Davies, and at center he's been deployed as centre back this season, which is not his usual position. He's done a very good job, but next season when Nicolas Sula comes in, who's an actual centre back, I think they would prefer Sula over David Alaba. So David Alaba should move to another club this season, and there is no better place than Manchester City, where Pep Guardiola really wants him. So, uh, so I think this transfer could happen, and if it does, it's a win-win for Manchester City. And they are bad boys, and they could sell and they could spend all the money in the world. So yeah, next club, and we have Arsenal. Arsenal require a centre back. They require a centre back. They are in yesterday's match just showed me that how badly they lack in the centre back position. They are not at all accustomed to having they're not at all comfortable with David Luiz at centre back. He's certainly not that good anymore. He is so he's never focused in the match. He's not that focused of a player anymore. And as for the two others, Mustafi and Mustafi is not that good. We know that. So yeah, Arsenal require a good centre back, and I think the one man who is fit for that role is uh, is according to me Upamecano. Upamecano is an amazing player. He's been good for RB Leipzig this season, and he's provided those he starts the attack for RB Leipzig, and I think that's what Arsenal needs. They require that good centre back, and that centre back could be Upamecano. But considering Arsenal don't know how to spend money, I don't think they'll get him seriously. So yeah, the next club is Leicester City. So Leicester City is an outstanding team, and they're pretty stupendous in this season under Brendan Rodgers. But the one signing I think they require is Adam Lallana. Leicester City doesn't spend much, and Adam Lallana is going to go on a free this season. So I think he'll be a good signing for Brendan Rodgers' side because they require a box to box midfielder who has who is actually putting in the hard yards. That's what Wilfred Ndidi is doing. But Ndidi is more like a defensive midfielder. Here they require more of a box to box midfielder. Madison is a good player, but Madison is not a box to box player. He's that creative spark. Same with Telemans. They require a box to box player who will cover the hard yards. So I think that's what Adam Lallana can do, and I think he can have a reunite with Brendan Rodgers. So yeah, the last club is Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham is in a stage of reinventing under Jose Mourinho, and I think this season they have literally shown their Achilles heel, which is their position of striker. Because once Harry Kane is gone, they do not have a substitute striker for him. So I think the one signing they should make is Edinson Cavani. Cavani is going to go on a free this season, and I think he could move to White Hart Lane because firstly Cavani is not that more. He's not that. I think he's come to his last legs of his career, and I think that he can't afford to be starting every match, and that's what can happen. So basically, when Kane is injured, which happens every season for 2 to 3 months, his annual injury. So I think that is when Cavani can step in and basically be that substitute impact striker, and I think that's what Tottenham need right. So that's the end of the video, lads. Comment on the video what you thought are the one signing every club should make. So like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and never miss out a video. So please see our other videos and click on the bell icon to never miss out. Thank you, lads, and that's Football Infinity signing off.